With the change of times, McLuhan's media is messaging. Thoreau presents a new interpretation dimension in different elements. The purpose of this paper is to explore how media and information have intermingled in different time contexts, and together shape our communication, social structure, and cultural perception through the independent analysis of McLuhan's Thoreau. Combined with the development of current media technology, this paper aims to critically analyze the Thoreau, explore its applicability and limitation in the media elements of different social times, and finally look forward to future development of the Thoreau in light of its far-reaching impact on society. Sensory balance in the era of transplantation. In the era of transplantation, human society relied on oral communication and transmission of knowledge, in which people's senses were not extended. The medium in this period was spoken language, and human beings were in the stage of sensory equilibrium, in which there was no way for messaging known by individuals to travel thousands of kilometers away from where they were. A message now to an individual cannot be transmitted thousands of miles away from where it stands. Messages need to be transmitted repeatedly, and each person in a group is messaged by the media every time they communicate. During the period when the spoken word was the media, constant repetition and interaction keep the message in the collective and reinforce the collective concept of the people in the age of detribalization. In other words, our communication as a media is itself a message that shares the collective's consciousness, literary culture, and emotion, both of tribal societies. Disruption of sensory equilibrium in the age of detribalization. With the advent of writing and the rise of printing press, people entered the age of detribalization, where vision was extended through the media of writing, and the sensorial balance was disrupted. Human society entered a phase of visual demise. The prevalence of the print media reinforced the role of the visual senses, while other senses such as hearing and touching were relatively weakened. Individuals at this stage sprouted from the chip and developed an independent sense of self. In this era, the print media made it possible to disseminate knowledge and culture on a wider scale, and the print media facilitated individual self-awareness, and the process of sharing information and transforming it into personal reflection was like a message, which stresses the individual's understanding and identity. The written and the printed word is itself message that undermines the interactive and timeless of our culture and bridges about a shift in the way people think, facilitating the exchange and the collaboration of ideas, realizing in the age of retribalization. With the emergence of digital media, people have entered the era of retribalization. The popularity of social media and digital media has extended people's sense. This is an overall extension. People's sense have returned to stage of balance again. and the society has returned to the state of the tribal era. However, compared with the tribal era, this era is the integration of all mankind. The earth has become a tribe. McLuhan's professing cause is the global village. Digital media as a form of media is itself a kind of message. It establishes a closer social connection, and individuals can express themselves at will. People can find a sense of identity in social media, which is just like the comfort brought by messaging. The use of this form of media demonstrates the existence of media is the messaging.
Assumptions and arguments for medium is message. The medium is an extension of the human senses. McLuhan believes that the medium is an extension of human senses. That is human sensory perception of the medium. The beginning of Chinese letters often have "see the words as face." This statement. When people write letters, the text is one of the medium. The personal emotions also permit the text. The reader through the vision perception of the text, and then feel the writer's emotions. The reader perceives the text visually and then feels the emotions of the writer. The medium of text is no longer limited to the specific content conveyed by the medium. The medium of text itself has an impact on the reader. In addition, the text is a code medium. The reader through the imagination to fill the gaps in the sensory information. It is a medium as an extension of the human body's sense embodiment. Another example of this is the idea of clairvoyance, where radio enhances the sense of hearing and television enhances the sense of sight. This whole media itself is producing effects and influence, and the audience has emotional resonance in the auditory and vision experience, forming a sense of social cultural belonging. The medium is the dismemberment of the human senses. In the process of using the media extends the human senses, but also somehow dismembers the balance of the natural human senses, which reflect the specialization of the human senses. The expression thing is believing is nothing more than the vision dominance of the intensification of words. The medium is a thief. McLuhan left the medium to a thief that divides attention from the real impact. The contact of the medium is like a piece of meat that attracts attention to the medium itself. Focusing on the contact at the expense of the essence on the medium is what McLuhan calls the numbness of technological idiocy. However, this numb attitude of technological idiocy is not accidental. It is a side effect that is difficult to avoid while enjoying the convenience and comfort brought by the media. People are so immersed in a huge amount of information that they tend to ignore the subtle shaping of the media itself on their thinking patterns, perception, and social behaviors, just as in the global village constructed by digital media. We feel each other's breath, but also inadvertently let the media become the only channel for us to perceive the world.